Hi guys, it's me again, George Buxton. Today I'm going to be showing off my Warner Brothers DVD collection. Now, you may remember the VHS collection which I showed you about from my last time. Well, this time we're on to the DVDs now, and I'm going to be splitting it into two parts because of those box sets. So I'm going to move that out of the way. Right, and that's why I'll be doing those later. Right, so let's crack on with this one. Starting with my favourite film of all time, Space Jam. Now, the reason why it's my favourite film, because I got the original recording of the Space Jam, which was originally broadcasted on ITV1 in 2002 as part of a network premiere of it. Oh, and it's got Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan in it, with all the other Looney Tunes characters. Spine and a back. Oh, and this one's got a rated U certificate on the bottom, by the way. And here's a disc for Space Jam. And don't ask about the PG certificate. It's probably a re-release on this disc, but it's not. Right, next one, and here's Looney Tunes Back in Action, the movie. Spine and a back. And here's a disc for Looney Tunes Back in Action, the movie. Right, moving on to the next one, and it's the Lego Movie. That's the first part, by the way. And there's Emmett. Awesome! Just kidding. And there's Unikitty, Lucy Wilde, Bad Cop, Good Cop, and Lego Batman. Spine and a back. And here's a disc for the Lego Movie. Next one, and here's the Lego Movie, second part. Now, you may remember this DVD, which I showed you about for my last update. Well, I'm going to be showing you that again, because it's part of the Warner Brothers DVD collection. Spine and a back. And here's another spine, but I'm not too fussed about it. Right, if I could take that DVD out. Right, and I'll show you the disc now. And here's the disc for the Lego Movie 2, second part. Right, and moving on to the next one. And it's Happy Feet with Mumble the Penguin. In which he's got happy feet, like tapping. Spine and a back. And here's a disc for Happy Feet. Next one, and here's Happy Feet 2, the best family animation in ages. Well, when they say animation, well, it's just usually penguins were actually coming to life. Because normally animated penguins usually made from plasticine, like Feathers McGraw in Wallace Gromit the Wrong Trousers, but this is different though. Spine and a back. Oh, and if you haven't seen two Happy Feet films, give those two on DVD, because it's the best one there is. Oh, and it's got some bonus cartoon shorts, like I Thought I Tore a Pretty Tat. That's a Looney Tunes cartoon, but it's actually 3D. And here's a disc for Happy Feet 2. Now, if I can quickly show you the back. See? No cartoon in this one. Just on that one. Right, next one. And here's Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, with Jim Carrey. He's the best there is. Actually, he's the only one there is. Spine and a back. And here's a disc for Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Having a real good time. And the next one is Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Spine, that's got a PG certificate on here this time, and the back. And here's the disc for Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Oh yeah, and I got this one from Tenniverse a couple of years back, since I started work. And the next one is Detective Pikachu. That's Pokemon. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Detective Pikachu. Right, and the next one, oh, and this is, well, it's not really my favourite film, but Ava is Yogi Berra's. And speaking of which, here it is, the live-action film of Yogi Berra, Life's a Picnic. Yeah, because Yogi always says, Life's a picnic, boo-boo, and I'm smarter off French. Just kidding, I can't resist. Spine and a back. And here's a disc for Yogi Berra. Now, and the next one is Where the Wild Things Are. That's the film that my mum likes. Oh yeah, and as you could see, viewers, now this was based on the original picture book by Morris Sendak. Oh, and I got the original picture book. Spine and the back. Oh, and as you can see, it says special creatures, but although it should have been put features on instead of CR on that one. Funny. And here's a disc. Now, and the next one, and it's only for Cats and Dogs DVD, which is Cats and Dogs: The Revenge of Kitty Galore. Spine and the back. Oh, and it's got another cartoon short, but this time with Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. That's another 3D cartoon. Oh, and it's got the sneak peek at the all-new Yogi Bear theatrical film. Now, that's the one I showed you about from earlier. And as I said, I'm smaller than the average bear. Sorry about that. I did told you I just couldn't resist. But anyway, here's the disc for Cats and Dogs: The Revenge of Kitty Galore, or Cats and Dogs 2. Next one, and here's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original animated version. That's a bit like on Tom and Jerry in principle. Now, if you put Cherry on there, that's a dog called Max, and there's the Grinch, a bit like Tomcat, really. This is the funniest film. Oh, and if you haven't seen the original animated version, get that on DVD or video if you still have a VHS player. Spine and the back. Oh, and it's got the bonus short, which is Horton Hears a Who. That's the original animated film, way before the CG comes along. And here's a disc for How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And the next one is See Spot Run. That's the smart one isn't wearing any pants. Spy and the back. And here's the disc for See Spot Run. Right, and moving on to the Looney Tune ones, starting with Wile E. Coyote. Spy and the back. Oh yes, and this one has got bonus shorts like Cheese Chasers, The Dover Boys. That's something to do like rescuing a fair maiden in distress who says, "Ew, ew." Just kidding. And there's the Mouse Wreckers and the Bear for Punishment. I know, Father's Day. Kidding. And here's a disc for Wile E. Coyote. And the next one would be Roadrunner. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Roadrunner. And the next one is Porky Pig. Spine and the back. And it's got some black and white cartoons with coloured ones. And here's a disc for Porky Pig. Right, and the next one is Taz. Spine and the back. Oh, and this DVD contains all the episodes like The Dog, The Turtle Story, Like Father, Like Son, Frights of Passage, War and Pieces, Airborne Airhead, It's No Picnic, Kiwi a King. That's a Tasmania TV show from the 90s, by the way. And here's a disc for Taz. Next, and the next two would be the last two, starting with Bugs Bunny. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Bugs Bunny. And the last one is Daffy Duck. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Daffy Duck. So there you go, viewers. That was the first part of my Warner Brothers DVD collection done now. Alright, well, I better say goodbye now, viewers, and I will see you in the next part in which I get to show you the DVD box sets. I'll see you then. Bye for now.